Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Majestix Heroclix Podcast. My name is Jeff, and as always, my co-host Patrick.
Hey everybody! So I'm going to start off with something that we'll find out if I'm an asshole, if I'm right, or if it's just some kind of like pet peeve, petty type thing that
It could be all three.
yeah. Okay, that's true. Okay, so when Tony Stark says in the Age of Ultron movie, he says to Cap, "I don't trust anybody without a dark side."
Mm-hmm.
And I thought about that. I'm like, oh, interesting. That's like a weird thing to say. Then I start to, kind of experience it at the store.
Okay.
And I start seeing myself like, oh my God, I just want to strangle this guy, right? So there's this guy that comes in, all right? Probably the nicest person you'll ever meet in your life.
Okay.
He comes in with the most amount of energy. Hey guys, how's it going, man? How's your day going? Is it great? Just like super like, there's like
peppy and happy,
eternal optimist, and then there's this guy, and he's just so super like, oh yeah, let me help you with that. Just so like
everything about life is great.
Everything about it, and I'm just like, I want to fucking strangle you, because I'm like, no one could be like this, and he comes in every weekend like that.
I got a coworker. I have a coworker like that.
All the time, crazy. All day, every day.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, dude, just show me that you're not infallible. Like say a racist comment, make a homophobic slur, something to show me that you're fucking human and that you're not this pinnacle of perfection of whatever. I'm like, man, I hope just like. You don't want to say anything, but like, I hope you deal drugs or something. Like, you know what I mean? Just something
you got a little
to show me that you're a human being.
Everyone's got dirt.
Everyone in the store, something slips here and there.
Yeah,
you'll hear somebody curse. He doesn't curse. He does nothing. It's Jolly Willikers. Oh my God, it drives me nuts.
Dang, dude, that's like that's a whole nother level.
Oh my God! And he's like
really
Ned
nice. Flanders.
Yeah. Yes. Oh yes, Ned Flanders. Oh my God! But like, it's just so over the top, and I'm like, okay, I get it, man. You love life and you want to be positive, but dude, shut the fuck up. I'm just like, dude, turn it off for 5 seconds. Talk to me like you normally talk to people, like how I talk to you, and how I want to hear him raise his voice one time. I want to see him say, I just want to see him raise his hand like this one time. Say, shut the fuck up, bitch. Just something like that. Just to, like one of the kids in the store bothers him and he's like, hey man, shut up if I slap you. Kind of like that. Just something to show
bring him
me
down to earth a little bit.
That you're not this fucking infallible person. Oh God, it just bothers me to no end. And look, he's a great guy. Like, we help him. I'm always nice to him. But it's like, all right, man, I get it. Oh man, there's one person that does that at the store, comes in, and that's what it is all the time.
So I hope this one mystery person drops an F-bomb the next time he sees you. He's like, hey, what the fuck's up?
Dude, I just want to hear just something to show me that he's human,
What does he do for work? Do you know?
He works for a have you heard of Rent-A-Wheel?
Is it like a car rental place or truck
rental? It's a place where you rent rims. It's like a lease to own kind of thing.
Okay, yeah.
It's called Rent-A-Wheel, I think. But look, I'm not saying like I don't like
fly around people that use foul language.
Yeah, exactly.
Every day.
I'm not saying like he's a bad person. I'm not saying I hate him. I just show me
what's he hiding?
Something.
Why
exactly.
Is he so good?
There you go. What are you hiding?
What's up with this? What's up with this shtick?
Yes. So maybe that's just the curmudgeon old, like, get off my lawn me.
Yeah.
Or I could be onto something.
So, is he older or younger?
No, he's younger. He's younger than me. He's probably younger than you.
Dang, see, I don't know, man.
He's probably like in his, I want to say in his late 20s.
grew up down the Bible Belt, just had this
I don't
beautiful
know,
grow
dude.
up living, and came out to California. He's
But you
fucking
see
happy
him?
about
He's
California.
not. He's totally not. He totally does not look like the Bible Belt type either.
I don't know then.
Like that's why it blew my mind when I first.
Let's just send the FBI to his computer, and it'll be the end of it.
Dude, I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to, don't want to say like, oh man, I can't believe you're bagging on somebody who's like a nice guy. Like, I get it, but some people out there will understand what I'm saying. That's all. Like, I'm saying
he's too nice.
Disclaimer: he's a great person. Oh, I love him coming in, and because obviously he brings the mood up, all that,
Yeah.
But if I'm not the only one thinking about that at the store, then I'm not crazy. So. Anyway.
Hey.
I know, right? What a way to start. But anyway, look, he's also a D&D guy, so he's a DM. Nice. And he gets a lot of figures for their campaigns.
Yeah.
So he's like our chief Lord of the Rings customer.
Nice.
Because they're always getting stuff from there.
I had a guy that's setting up a D&D campaign for Turtles. So he just came in and bought a bunch of turtles. So that was cool.
That's nice. So, all right. So this is the release of X-Men Week.
2 more days.
So, and I guess we should always say this. We're recording on Monday, 9:30. Yeah, November.
September 23rd.
Yeah, 2019.
2019 at 9:34 p.m.
Pacific Standard Time. So, but yeah, we have. I did get my initial shipment in. Of
oh, you already got it in?
Stuff. Yeah, they shipped it out on Friday.
Dang.
So we have a few, but we have the rest of it's gonna come Tuesday and Wednesday.
Okay.
I like to space it out because I don't want to have to store everything in store.
Yeah.
So I want to move it all and then refill it and then move it all, refill it instead of putting all of them in one. Because that like this set it's the boosters are big and heavy.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna take up a lot of space. So
I know. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna store my extras.
Exactly. See, so that's why like we have League tomorrow.
Okay.
And
nice.
we're actually gonna because we have it. We're gonna do League and have X-Men as part of your options. Because we've waited too long.
Everyone's been waiting.
Yeah. So everybody's just like, look, man, we just want to move on.
Dude, I saw some guy selling like a lot of singles today on Facebook. I was like, all right, I guess that's released already.
Yeah, especially the East Coast, they probably are able to get them earlier because they get it before us, right?
Yeah.
Like when it arrives the East Coast distribution center, and then it slowly makes its way out west. So they've probably already had it there for close to a week ahead of us, and it's just whenever the warehouse there says it's okay to ship out. So people probably already have it by Friday.
Yeah, it depends on what day ship you have or how many days ship.
Yeah, and like because for us, basically when they get it, they can basically ship it like the next day.
Yeah, I'm on a 1-day ship. So
no. What I'm saying is whenever they get it in.
Oh yeah.
So like let's say they got their stuff in last Thursday.
Yeah.
Then Friday they're because I got a call from my rep. It's like, hey, I got it in. You guys, I can ship it out. So it's just whenever they get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've had them send it same day. They came in the door and went right back out. Was with
so like, well, there you go. Like, yeah, sure, fine. But what I'm saying is, it's not like they're sitting on it.
Yeah, no.
That's why the East Coast guys get it before us because they probably have a 2 or 3 day head start on us, which means they can ship it out right then and there.
Exactly.
And then that's why a lot of places have them already, and maybe the people who pre-ordered already get them from them, and they're already cracking them.
Yeah.
Obviously the store can't break street date, but I guess as long as they're not selling it in store and like some of these other kind of just pick it up.
Yeah. But
so
I put my order in this morning and then I got a call back saying that they're so backed up because of all the releases this week that it's
Yeah.
not going to get shipped out till tomorrow. So I'll get it on Wednesday. Which
Really?
yeah,
That's crazy. Wow.
yeah. He said
like that's crazy because I not only did I have it shipped on
I didn't
Friday,
call Friday. I didn't call Friday.
but
I
then
called today.
but on Friday they called me. My
Oh.
rep called me telling me we got it, we can ship it out. And then
dang.
this morning we got it and then he shipped it out. So I don't know.
No, he messaged me last Friday that I had my Star Trek restock in, and then did I want it? I was like, no, I'll wait to get it with my X-Men, and he's like, okay, we'll do that next week. I'm like, all right, it's fine. I'll get it on at least as long as I get it Wednesday.
Yeah, but he couldn't ship it on Friday.
He didn't say that he could. I guess I should have asked.
You should have asked.
No, well, they've been so before. I would have my product on Friday.
Well, there you go.
But when I got my new account, they've been super strict on me and won't let me get more than like a Tuesday, like the day before.
Dang, I wonder what would you do?
I got a new account. That's what I did.
Dang.
Yeah, when I was managing the other account, remember that time I got all that stuff super early and you're like, dang, where'd you get these photos? I'm like,
yeah.
Shipped it to me. So, but that's that. So Wednesday, set drops. We'll finally have it legal within 7 days from there. So it'll be legal.
There's gonna be nothing. When are the WizKids open?
I want to say they're in November because they're supposed to coincide with states, right?
I don't know. Shit.
I believe that's
track with that stuff.
I believe that's what the rumors I was hearing. If I'm wrong, let me know, guys. But I believe it was supposed to be in November. So we'll have October 9th release date is the next Star Trek set. 23rd is release day for WWE. So we have a lot of stuff coming out in October.
When is it? When is WWE again?
To boldly go 23rd.
23rd. Okay. Jesus.
Orville's in there somewhere. I don't remember where. There wasn't too many people interested in that one. It's a hard sell. But maybe there'll be some broken ass figure in there. I
think it'll be good just because there's gonna be new powers that people aren't gonna get used to.
The WWE or Orville?
I'm sorry, the WWE.
Yeah, WWE would be good, but I'm saying Orville was a hard sell. I didn't have anyone pre-order.
No, for sure. It'd be awesome is if they just have like.
There's something.
Stuff. Like hopefully it's just broken stuff.
There's hella broken figures in this,
like,
and everyone's like, "Oh my god!"
He's got 25 points per perplex outwit.
Invincible.
2 clicks, protected outwit. Protected outwit pulse wave. That would be with
a stop click. Yeah.
See, now that they need to do something like that.
Then
if they're smart, they would do that.
That shit would sell like fucking going out of style. So that's that. I guess we can move on to modern. So what I guess I missed this a couple weeks ago. I didn't realize at Worlds that the Hanging Gardens was banned.
Yeah,
on the day of.
Did I not mention that?
No.
Oh, or how about the couple weeks before? I thought I mentioned that Richard got it banned.
But the day of.
Yeah, Richard Medina helped get it banned because he was the one that was like really complaining about it, and he was explaining to them about putting the special terrain and stuff.
No, which I think it was a good choice, but at the same time, it was the day of Worlds, so that's pretty shitty on how I feel.
Especially if you had that planned.
So it is banned in WizKids, but Rock made a statement saying that they're going to make it legal with an errata that these squares that I highlighted in orange, that special terrain can't be placed.
Go zoom in a little bit more.
Yeah. So it's the H56 and the I5.
Are those elevation changes?
No, this is so these are elevation changes. The orange is a 1, and then the red stuff next to it is a 2. So it's when it goes down on the bottom.
Those are the 4 orange squares you can't.
So yeah, those are the ones that they errated that you can't put special terrain in.
Oh, is it because if you can't fly or you just can't?
You put the buggy down or Wonder Woman's jet. If you don't have flying or any improved movement, you're stuck up there and you can't do anything. So.
Oh, you're right, because you can't even leave the place.
Yeah.
because that's elevated on the starting
Mhm.
area, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a wall in the starting? Oh no, it's not. That's just outdoor.
That's outdoor, yeah. And
You're right. So
then
you can't even leave your starting area if you. Oh Lord.
yeah. So I know Richard was having issues with, like you said, he was
Yes, at the
complaining.
store he was complaining about it all the time, and he was excited when he goes on the side note. I helped get it banned.
See, there you go. So, but I think it's weird that Rock and WizKids are supposed to have this what is it? This relationship where they're symbiotic, they work together, right?
Yeah.
But then one has it banned and then another did an errata. Like there should be some, I don't know. I feel more
Yeah. No, you're right.
connection there.
You're
Uh
absolutely right, man. I mean, there's
that's
some
just my
problems there.
opinion. Like they're supposed to be working together and building this environment, but yet they still aren't on the same page about stuff.
Yeah. And did you see that um, Rocktober is no longer a Worlds qualifier for this year?
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. Go to the Rock announcement if you can.
Once
It's on the. You should go to the rock.io or playrock.com.
I go to
Or,
the rock.ion.
yeah, there you go. Because they put an announcement. Go down. It should be one of the latest news right there. Right there. There it is. Yeah, take a look at that.
All right.
Read it.
So, hello and happy weekend, everyone. I wanted to take some time to announce that some changes to Rock Cup this year. For reference, you can click the Rock Cup section. The biggest change people will notice is that Friday event has changed. Typically, we host a qualifier type event. You can gain entry into the Cup with WizKids partnership, and the changes to the tournament structure, this will no longer be the case. Instead, we'll be running a 2v2 WWE exclusive event. WEL will, well,
we
will.
will.
Oh, we will. Okay, we'll dive deeper into this in the coming weeks. But I know that it's a 300-point WWE only, figures only, and for all players, you and your partner. Oh, four. Oh, for figures only and 4 players, you and your partner and your opponents will be on the same map during the match. Okay, so it's kind of like a tag team thing. That's fine. Many of you already team events. Saturday will be a constructed extreme Highlander event. Okay, we'll go into more depth in coming weeks. That's very ominous. But the main thing to know is that pricing for this event will easily rival another national championship. That's good. Uh, Originally, the Cup was intended to be a qualifier into the World Tournament. As the schedule of all things got a little wonky this year, this is no longer the case for now. Or there's a ... in between the case and for now, because of all the battle royales and side events we just be a regular battle royale and side events. The midnight event Saturday will be a structured standard 300 modern qualifier, and then yeah, that's kind of it. So okay.
Well,
Yeah.
one of the things with the Rock Cup was supposed to be one of the world's qualifiers. Remember?
Yeah, that was a big thing with the partnership, right?
Yep, that was one of the ones. Because if not, the Rock can be, the Rock Cup by itself can rival WizKids in draw.
Yeah.
Right? Like they can, like the Rock Cup, back when, from 2015, 2016, 2017.
Yeah.
We're talking like over 200 people.
It's a lot of people
coming just to this, and this is a non-WizKids sponsored event.
Yeah.
And when you see, like, let's say the WizKids Worlds regular gets like close to 300 players, that's not far off.
It's not.
We're talking close to 200 unique players versus 300 unique guys for Worlds. It's not that far off. And now that it's kind of like, now we don't even have a 300 modern as like a regular event, right?
I didn't see that anywhere.
It's Extreme Highlander team event. It's a 3v3 team event, Extreme Highlander.
Yeah, what is Extreme Highlander?
Meaning you can only have one.
Oh, for the whole team, right? Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So that's kind of a to me, if I was someone that was going to be traveling to this, that would be a big deal that I can't qualify for Worlds anymore.
And can't play 300 modern,
Which is modern, exactly. And
what we
you
do.
know, back then it used to be on par with Worlds. Like
Yeah.
winning a Rock Cup was like
Winning
equivalent
Worlds.
to Worlds because the level of competition was, in my opinion, higher.
Okay.
In my opinion, it was higher. Okay, I played in it from 2014 to 2017.
Okay.
I played I played 3 years, 2014, 2015, 2016, and those were the hardest events that like is grueling and it's very hard because they're there only for the sole reason to play in the Rock Cup. Whereas
Yeah.
at Worlds, you're there for the conventional battle royals and you go, I might as well try to play Worlds.
Okay, that makes
and,
sense.
And then you qualify for Worlds and you go play, and then you're kind of not prepared because I 3-0'd my sealed pod to get in, and now you're just kind of playing like a cookie cutter team, but you're not really that prepared.
You're not familiar with it.
Yeah, you're not
just
familiar
like,
with it.
I'm just gonna play this team.
Yeah, and then I play you, and then I'm like, oh, good, it's an easy win because this guy doesn't know what he's doing.
Exactly.
In the Rock Cup, there's no way that happens because every person that plays in the Rock Cup, the actual main event Rock Cup, was qualified. You had to qualify through like pretty much a rigorous like obstacle course, if you want to say, because you either had to go through multiple rounds the previous days to qualify, or you had to get enough qualifications, meaning you'd have to like win a super qualifier, win a regional, top.
It wasn't easy to get in.
No, and then obviously there are the few people that paid their way in.
Yeah.
But that's like, because you buy points to get in. That's very, very far and few in between where someone actually straight up
I remember
bought.
those TCG points, right?
Yeah.
Whereas okay.
Before, like, maybe there was a couple people that paid it all. Like I'll just give like $300 and then I'll get the points to get in. But for the most part, it's people that are like, I have 50 points off.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I'm 20 points off. I'm 30 points off. And they get enough points to get in. It doesn't mean they didn't deserve to get in. It's just they were just short to getting, but they were so close to being qualified.
Yeah.
That they just put them over the top. So I know every round you're playing against like top level guys.
Yeah, no, whereas you had to work to get there.
Yeah. And Worlds, it's tough, but to me, it was not the same. Okay. I don't know. Maybe because the atmosphere was different at the Rock Cup from 2014 to 2016, because it was such a different. You know why it was different? Because there's $15,000 on the line.
It's a lot of money.
So that right there is more than that's a lot of money from
that is significantly more money than a factory sealed set.
Yeah, I would say even if you get the $4,000, like the pricing that I got from winning Worlds. Pales in comparison to just straight up $4,000.
Oh no, of course.
Yeah. You know what else you got after you got $4,000? You still got all the Connellys, by the way.
Oh, there you go.
You still got the purchasables. You got the winnables. You still got all that too. So
dude, that's awesome. Yeah, no,
basically what changed was instead of getting the make a figure and the factory sets and Chase and Prime sets, that was replaced with 4Gs. And then you still get a
tough choice there, sir.
Yeah, and then you're getting and then instead of designing a figure, you're designing a map.
That's also is equally cool.
Yeah, and the fact that that map will be legal for all the Rock events.
Yeah,
even better.
Exactly.
So I don't know, man. And now that it's kind of gotten to this, it makes me kind of sad because this was like. If there were Grand Slams, like it would be Worlds, Nationals, Rock Cup. Those are the three.
Yeah, well, we'll see what attendance is. People may really like the WWE.
I think they'll still get a good showing. It's just that you're not going to get that many people outside of the region.
I mean, yeah, they're not going to travel to go play a 2v2 WWE exclusive event or an Extreme Highlander.
Yeah. So they might pull from the local area and like the region, but they're not going to get people like. I'll tell you this. In 2015, there was a contingent there from Argentina, like 6 of them that showed up.
Oh wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, and then there was from Puerto Rico, from Costa Rica, from Thailand. You know, they're coming from everywhere.
It's like an international event.
Yes, Mexico was a huge one. Canada,
There's
obviously, like, so there was a lot coming there. It's just now that it's kind of like what it is. It's just not the same. So,
you know, times are changing. So
yeah, but I don't know. You were talking about the.
I was talking about maps.
Yeah,
and
so
then there's one more map I wanted to share.
Right,
this is the new one that they're putting out. I believe it's a purchasable. It's this one. This variant is the VGI program, but I feel like it's the same issue as with the Hanging Gardens. Is if you get on the wrong side of the map and some special terrain goes down.
Is this a church?
It's a sanctuary. It looks like a church.
Are those pews?
Those are pews, yes, with obscuring terrain. It appears.
The pews are obscuring. Okay.
So the whole building's indoor, and it's elevated all along the sides.
Oh, they're elevated.
Because you start on one here when you walk in, but these stairs and all along the sides are elevated. So if you drop special terrain here,
we're doing it again.
We're doing it again.
Terrain again.
It's the same.
And then on the other side is completely blocked off.
Yeah. So if you're on this side of the map, on my right, it's completely blocked off. Or even if you're over here, you completely block off one way and make them tunnel in one way. It's just, I feel it's very oppressive with the special terrain.
Did you read the comment on here where Aaron wrote,
"Stop making indoor." Yeah. No, exactly. Yeah.
Dude, I was laughing because the first thought of my mind was another indoor map, and then I read his comment.
Yeah.
Stop making indoor maps. I'm like, yes. I agree.
God.
I agree 100%. I think indoor maps are fine if the whole map was indoor and you had avenues to move.
Exactly.
So, but the fact
you
that
don't
it's
have one way in.
The fact that it's indoor outdoor, that's rough, man. Like nobody complains about underground caverns, right?
No, never.
None, because it's indoor. There's a lot of blocking, but there's still enough maneuverability that you can have where you don't have to worry about just completely getting blocked off.
It is a very well-designed map.
Yeah, this one is rough, man.
Yeah, well, we'll see what the powers that be, and by that I mean the exclusive group that only special people are invited to come up with to break this map.
Oh God, I know. Oh,
but
man,
yeah. So that's my map updates. We still haven't received an errata on Proteus, which hopefully with the set dropping, they will.
Apparently, it's gonna happen. Like, remember when it came out in Riker? Was like immediately, like as soon as it came out, right? Like it was like during that week that they errataed Riker.
Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense.
I think they're gonna do the same with Proteus. From what I hear, that's on the docket. But we know that there will be, in fact, an errata because that is busted.
There has to be. It's insane.
Okay. So, well, I mean, there's not much modern, right? Other than but we have more pressing matters.
More pressing
matters. Our trials.
Dun dun dun.
So we have the preliminary dates, right?
Yeah, we have 5 dates set so far. So half the venues. I'll start down the list.
These are set.
You're opening up with the trials on October 5th.
October 5th, so that's a week and a half, Saturday.
Okay.
And these have can you bring up our the Open Series site?
Yes, 1 second.
Yeah, openseries.majestixccg.com. So we basically have...
We'll say goodbye to you.
We basically have 8 or 10 of the...
this one, yeah?
The venues, yeah. So if you go down, scroll down. Yeah. So the kit's right there. So that's what's in the kit, right?
Yeah.
It's $100. The voucher to the... it's a free entry voucher to the main event. It's $25 value.
Yeah. 2
Neoprene Light Cycle Battle Arena maps, 24 tokens, or bystander tokens. And in addition, the winner gets a first round bye plus 300 VPs.
Yeah.
And each kit supports 12 players. So if you do get 12 players, as a store, you're making $120.
Yeah, and, making your money back on some.
any supplemental income, any supplemental pricing, we recommend is just throwing some either purchasable LEs you have aside, some monthly LEs, store credit to
store credit, boosters.
Anything to just if you want to add more, especially if you're going to get more people, and obviously to run battle royals to help generate more revenue. So this is what we'll be the first one doing this. We'll have 2 light cycle maps, and we'll have our pricing, because it's the first thing will be the Baron Mordo kit.
Nice. Yes.
Right.
That's not coming out till the end of October. It got pushed back.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh no. So wait, is there nothing in September?
No, it got pushed back until the end of October, I'm pretty sure.
Are you sure?
I tried to order it, yeah. Because it was supposed to be released on the 25th,
it got pushed back again?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's gonna suck, because that's what we were advertising as one of the pricing, but I guess we'll have to supplement different. Probably put we might put Regenesis stuff.
Yeah,
because we do have extra kits, which might be better because a lot of people want those.
Exactly.
But yeah, so we have it on the 5th. It's at 1:00, $10 entry.
Nice.
We'll probably run 3 rounds, cut to 4.
Okay.
From there, and then the next one is what?
It'll be mine. Oh no, 12th. Who was on the 12th?
Oh, I thought. What was yours?
19th.
19th. Well, I thought yours was the 12th. Okay, never mind.
No. Yeah, no, 19th. I'm not gonna be able to make it to Arizona, so I might as well host the event. So 19th at the Collective in Newark. I will get back to you guys on the start time. I usually start pretty early at 10. I like to get my events done early, just in case it runs long.
Any other pricing you want to add? Yeah, it'll be hopefully Ernie can get a couple guys to go up there. I'll tell Jim to come up there.
Yeah, the pricing that I'm adding is the 5 new purchasables that were at Worlds on top of
that's good already.
What's in the trial kit.
Nice. That's worth it already.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you doing $10 or $15 entry?
I'll do 15.
Okay.
And then on the 20th at Comic Cult in Torrance, California, will be another trial. On October 26th at Sci-Fi Factory, wait for it, Lake Worth, Texas, guys. Yeah. So we're getting multiple states here.
Yeah. They're also looking for a second venue too. Okay. Nice. Now this is part of their Heroes Throwdown league that they do. So they're just making this part of the league because a couple of the guys want to make it out here to the December event.
Nice.
So they want to, and they also want to try out the format. Mm-hmm. And I think their pricing is like really good too. He showed me the list, so I'll have to update all that. So, and then
November 2nd at Best Thirds Games in Roseville. So that'll be Ernie's store, and then we'll be connecting.
Yeah, that'll be good. You guys go down there, they go up there.
Exactly.
It should be nice. We're still waiting, and I know that there are 2 venues in Bakersfield that want to do it. So I'm just waiting for Armando already told me, yes, we just got to set up the dates. And then there are two in Arizona that want to do it. They just got to set the dates.
That's perfect.
For sure, I'm pretty sure they're both going to be in November.
Mm-hmm.
So, because that's what Nate told me, that's going to be November. So that puts us at 9. So we just need to find one more for that 10th one.
Dude, yeah. Sounds good.
So hopefully that Brave New World will do it, which is Chase's store.
Okay, nice.
Because he wants to get back in and start again. So
I knew it was a matter of time.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, and I'm saying it now, Chase. Yeah. You're not getting back on. It's just me and Pat. I'm sorry.
Dude, we gotta bring him on though.
Oh no, he can be a guest. But I'm not giving him a spot.
Oh, it's funny. Okay, so we just look at the format real quick.
All right, format. Yes.
The format, boom. It says it's Bronze Age. Anything with the Oreo base. Everything except Star Trek ships. Spells, traps are not legal. Horde tokens are not legal. And the only print to play allowed are ATAs. Obviously, that just goes along with what WizKids have done, right? Like they've done away with print and play. But because ATAs have never been printed, officially for you to get, other than conventions, you can print and play those. And then
it makes sense. Those, I said, those are hard to find.
And then the ban list is The same with the addition of Legion.
Legion.
And it was because of what I told you we talked about
Yeah.
last week. Now check this out.
Oh,
PJ and Adam are doing a series of basically they're going to start with the ban list. Why they're on the ban list.
Okay, cool.
They're going to be doing remember how we were supposed to test out the Legion?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they did that already.
I did. I know. I tested it too. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. So they actually did it and they actually recorded it.
Oh,
like they're going to do it and they're going to put it up on YouTube to show why these are on there, right?
Nice. Okay, cool.
It took Adam 40 minutes on turn 1.
Mm-hmm. No, it was. I was putting out so many tokens, just rolling, and I was going fast. I literally filled up a section of like 8 by 10, and it took me almost 30 minutes just to roll and place them. I'm like, oh my, this is ridiculous.
You got to move them, and then you got to token them.
It wasn't that it was a super easy win team. It's just that you could literally sit there the whole time and create tokens. It's just.
And so because of that, Adam ended up winning 20-0 because he just took up all the time, and the Legion got all the way across the map.
Yeah.
Like the pogs. So.
Yeah. No. That's so.
So they're gonna be doing this for all the teams.
Okay. Nice. Very cool. I like to. That'll be fun to see.
Yeah. And then after that, they're gonna be doing like.
Are Adam and PJ near each other, or is it gonna be on Roll20?
It's on Roll20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So just for transparency's sake, the council for our list for everything is you, PJ, Adam, Paris, and Alex.
Yeah.
So Alex is more so on the rule interactions and just remembering everything. But those other guys are there to break it.
That's what the goal is.
Yeah, and we have 3 things on the internal watch list that we're looking at. So, for anybody who's played Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh or any of those games, this is no different when you have a list, because when you have something so large, some things might not be meant to be interacted the way they are and work the way they are. So we have to keep things balanced and fun.
Yeah, it's like the little warnings that most people don't pay attention to that make the hiccups and things not fun for other people. So
exactly
that's basically what the council's looking at and watching all the little weird interactions.
So Legion, we want to do an article on it, but Adam was just like, let's just show them why.
Yeah, no, and I think that's so much better. Dude, people love watching Heroclix. So
yeah, so okay, and then the map list. It's basically all of the premium maps that WizKids made.
Yes. And
then the only rock map there is the Flashpoint Flood. That's because that was our original one.
For the Majestix event, 2018.
The Majestix event, of last year. Otherwise, there are no rock maps. It's just all. It's all the and I put the list of everything because, we did mention of how oppressive it is.
Yeah.
And we can also, because this is our event, we can also change the map list as well.
Yes.
The way
and
it is.
Adjust to certain things if things
because if it becomes like we already did, right? It's like no rock maps just because they're so oppressive.
Yeah.
If anything gets out of hand here,
and it's basically most of the WizKids maps were just basically cut and paste off the WizKids website, and then just the addition of the Flashpoint Flood, which honestly, like, it is. I enjoy that map so much. It's fun to look at. It's fun to play on.
It's not indoor, so you can do stuff.
Yeah. Oh man, I can see over things. What?
I know.
So we'll move on to tournament structure.
So this part here is for the organizers.
Yeah.
But they're going to be listed under the win. When we eventually do the points for the Player of the Year stuff next year, we'll be consulting the win for official. But then it's going to be labeled Majestix Open Series 1K Trial, 4 to 6 rounds Swiss with a cut to top 4 or 8 single elimination, 45-minute rounds. End of procedure is last round. And you can see it's 3, 4, 5, or 6 rounds. So
No, and that makes sense for the breakdown. Yeah, if you don't get more than 14 players, there's no point in doing more than 3 rounds.
Even even the 15 to 24, it's 4 rounds cut to 4.
Yeah,
because we're adding a 4th round. Because we could have done 3 rounds cut to 8, right?
Yeah.
But why not just add a 4th round so everybody has?
So everyone's playing more.
Everybody gets to play,
and everyone has a more of a chance to get that extra boost in.
Now, when you get to the 25, okay, now we got to go 5 rounds cut to 8. You know.
Yeah.
We won't do. I think we're going to change that. I might change the 24 because I kind of don't want. I guess we can do. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think we should do cut to 8 after it gets past like 20 players or something?
Maybe put one in between 20, 21, or 20, 20 or 21 to 25 or 24. Just a little buffer for 4 rounds with 8 maybe.
Okay.
Fudge the numbers there a little bit.
All right, I'll add a 5th slot to that.
Yeah.
And then the point system. See, I actually did all this.
No, I know. I've been looking at it the past past week.
So I always tell everybody, look, just so they know. But so basically, if you win, so in the future when we do the qualifiers, so the qualifiers are going to be the trials.
Well, qualifiers will be separate from the trials.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, you're right.
Qualifiers are for the end of the year invitational.
So these are the points. There will be separate points for trials.
Mm-hmm.
And there will be separate points for regionals, like the regional, or sorry, the 1Ks,
qualifiers.
which is what we the 1Ks, which is
1Ks,
the one that are 4 times a year. That's going to be more points. Like first place will be like 30 or 40 because it's only 4 times a year.
It's a bigger event.
Yeah. So we'll adjust it accordingly, and then I just haven't changed it from the original, but that's what it is. So that way we can keep track of points. And then obviously, because you're the stat guy, I'll have to give you all the info you just put on a spreadsheet.
I love it.
I know you do.
I liked it. Well, like when I sit down, I'm like, all right, 54% of people play Groots.
Exactly, yeah.
Groots are very important in this format. All right, so the trial price kit info.
No, real quick, go up there. You see up there, it says the player of the year. Player of the year with the most open series points will be crowned player of the year.
Oh, yes.
See free entry to any blah, 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 right? But the co-main event, so each 1K should have a co-main event.
Yes.
Or we should also have the qualifiers have a co-main event. I don't know. I think about that.
Well, yeah, I think both qualifiers are pretty big.
Because the main thing I want for, let's say, a qualifiers, I want them to also have 300 modern to play in.
Yeah.
So I think having both, it's just I don't know how they would swing that.
Or Pauper.
Pauper,
Pauper's the thing.
Either one. I think modern would be better just because.
I
guess we could give them a choice.
I'm still not super sold on the Pauper thing. I did play last week. It was fun. I played Martial Artist, and I did pretty well. So.
Nice. What was the team?
Fast Forces Turtles, and then the Fast Forces Shredder. I literally opened.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Opened up, and I was like, all right, let's play. Yeah.
So the trial kit sorts up to 12 players. Suggested entry is $10. If your entry is 15, supplemental pricing is required, which is what you're doing.
Yeah.
And then there could be additional pricing per the venue's guidelines, usually based on attendance. And then the winner of the trial gets that, blah, 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 for the December 7th. And this is a way to, get your venue, blah, blah. And then those are that's what the new pre-map. We already have the maps. And if you saw on Instagram, you saw all the
they came in super fast.
Yeah. And then that's the one side of the bystanders. Yeah. So yours is actually good and set to, it's already on its way.
Yeah, you mailed it out, right? Yeah.
So it looks like it's going to be about 4 pounds a kit to
that's not bad.
ship out. Yeah. But since it's only California, it's like less than $10.
Exactly.
So
yeah, I think that's what we budgeted for. So
yeah,
should be good.
So it works out. So yeah, everything's starting to come together. We just got to get the dates locked down for these other ones because we need to, promote mine is coming up on the 5th. So
Yeah, yours is coming up fast.
We gotta
Mine's coming up fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's less than a
But
month
you,
away.
at
So.
least you have more time.
Yeah.
You have just under 4 weeks. I have like a week and a half.
Yeah. So if
So
you're in the LA
I've been
area,
telling people,
get your Bronze Age team together, show up and win this
we
trial.
we should probably get 8 players just because like probably David, Alyssa, Shane,
Tony,
Steve, and Richard, and probably Rob Gallagher will probably show up.
And what is it? What about why can't I think of his name right now? He always puts his
Ryan.
No, he played Ultra Chase Thanos with the Phoenix Force.
Oh yes. Oh, you mean Milos? Yes.
Milos, yes.
Yeah.
He always puts his win ID for his name.
So they should all, I think we should get a solid 8 players. We'll find out.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But we're gonna have a practice event next Wednesday for it, and then it should be good. I would like to see. The reason what's cool about it is we can have these are all the winners from the last season.
Yeah. I want to see PJ come back out.
Yeah, he will. He said.
And I know that he's not going to Rock Worlds or Rock Cup because he's still. I think the baby's still pretty young. So yeah. All in due time, PJ shall return. Yeah,
and then we're gonna have. Yeah, I said we're gonna have a practice event, and I don't know, maybe Amelia shows up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should have a pretty good showing.
No, for sure.
Then on the 19th, we're gonna end up going over there because it's Bronze Age again, but this time we get to play. So.
Yeah. So just quick shout out to Justin Harrington for winning a winning map with Shredders.
Oh yeah.
So kudos to him, sir.
Same team. So they had a winner map and it was Bronze Age, 8 players, and the second place team, which is Ben's team, which is pretty cool.
Okay. Ben's playing Lydia, right?
Nope.
He switched it up.
Nick Fury, Groot, Dr. Locke, Phoenix Force.
Which Doc Hawk?
Dr. Locke.
Oh, Dr. Locke. Okay, yeah.
So now that it's a known quote unquote combo, more like a synergy, we have it's now a shell. If anybody's familiar with like deck building from other games, this is a shell where you put the basic outline of what you're doing, and you just like the outline of the car, and you put whatever engine you want inside. Right.
And then you just build around that. Yeah.
You build around it. So the shell of this, for those of you who are interested, it's 3 Groots, Phoenix Force, Spectrum ID card, Dr. Locke, and the Photon Super Rare. Is it the Super Rare or is it the Chase? What's the one that brings over the bystander?
I think it's a Super Rare.
Anyway, so
you keep talking. I'll look.
How it works is Dr. Locke has an ability that says, and this is genius on Emilio and Chris Stats. These are the guys that did this. They're the ones who discovered this combo. This is why Bronze Age is awesome, because you can do shit like this.
It's true.
Yeah. Dr. Locke, the weirdest thing you ever think of, right? What does he do? Okay, Dr. Locke says...
Like, who the fuck is Dr. Locke?
Whenever Dr. Locke kills somebody...
When opposing character is KO'd... Which trait?
Him. Oh, that's right.
Is it the one penetrating?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yes, that one.
It's the duplication expert. When an opposing character is KO'd, deal 1 penetrating damage to each other opposing character with the same name.
Okay, so why? Like, how you do this? Okay, all right. So let's say you put your 3 Grits. You give them 3 Leslies. Okay, you have Dr. Locke and you have Nick. Whatever. What you do is you have, I believe, is it Nick or Dr. Locke? However many points that Spectrum is, you call in that Photon. It's Photon because the real name is Monica Rambeau. I think it's 90 points.
I believe it's the Chase. Is it the one that places an opposing bystander?
Yes. Which one is that one?
The Chase.
Okay, and I believe that's like, is it 90 points?
It's 90 points. You're right.
Okay, so you call in Nick. So Nick calls in Photon.
Okay.
Free action. You bring over one opposing Dr. Leslie Evans.
Bystander.
Yeah. Next to Nick. Nick Fury has poison because he has the Phoenix Force.
Yep.
And then Nick poisons the Leslie Evans. Now Dr. Locke triggers. So he checks on the map where the other Leslies. Oh, there they are. So all the other two Leslies also get KO'd.
Okay. So no more outwit for them.
No more. But no, it's more importantly because
Phoenix Force
Dr.
clicks
Locke.
up.
Yeah, Dr. Locke and Nick Fury both have the Phoenix Force. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because they click up 3 times.
Yeah, that's really good.
You click up 3 times on the Phoenix Force on where they want to be. It's +2 to stats, hypersonic speed, and other crap.
So how much? So how many fragments do they have on the Phoenix Force? 3, right?
You need to have 3 on the Phoenix Force and 2 assigned.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Nick has stupid stats.
And then you get to so what you'll do is you'll hit
say Dr. Locke has poison too, so
yeah, he does. So what happens is you kill all 3 of them and your Nick Fury's buffed up to super max level.
Dude, that's ridiculous.
Right.
And he's so like running shot or hypersonic.
He's got hyper.
Yeah.
Let's just look at bring up the Phoenix Force. Can you?
Yeah.
But basically, this is the shell. Nick Fury could be anyone else. What they used to do, what they did before, was they made Mistress Death. Remember? Yeah. Because when Mistress Death clicks up, she now has Phoenix Force.
So when you're playing with the 3 fragments, you start on this dial here.
No, one more.
One more over?
Because it's 0, 1, 2.
Yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so you start on this one, and then you click it 3 times. You have hypersonic, still energy,
+2
to all stats and perplex.
Now, if you happen to go kill one more, now look what he's at.
Yeah, you get invincible
+2.
Yeah,
hyper.
It's really good.
So what they were doing before, the original combo was with Mistress Death, because when Mistress Death has +2 stats. She has Mjolnir, okay?
That's gross.
Then she would hyper, hit with Mjolnir, with the +2. So she goes from 2 to 4 damage, but now the touch of death hits. Now they take 8.
It's 8 damage. Oh damn, that's hella good.
And then if they die, then she goes to the last click, and good luck killing her.
Yeah, please.
So that and then you know what's cool about that is when she kills them, she gets a action tokens removed.
Yeah.
You
so
know,
just keep doing it turn over turn.
If it's a standard character, though. So this is that's the shell of how the combo works. Right?
That's a good shell.
So you basically have, as it stands now, you have 137 points to fill out your combo. Because because it's 200, I believe it's 260. No, it's 160 something points. What was it? 163 points for that combo. It's 3 Groots, Dr. Locke, Phoenix Force, and Spectrum ID. That's 163 points. So you have 137 points to fill out however you want to fill it out.
It's a lot of points.
It's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
So
and that's what I like about this format and other things is, like you said, you have the shell that's your base and your form, like your core thing, but then you can change it to however your play style is, and you can adjust it to what you're comfortable with. You know,
maybe
Nick Fury's a range piece.
Maybe you really want to play Black Adam. You're like, all right, I'm gonna play Black Adam. All right, same thing.
Yeah, you know, it'll work. Black Adam is fucking good.
Yeah. So check this out. You know, they're like, wow, how do you stop that? Well, it's very easy if you really think about it. There are a lot of teams in Bronze Age that still play Swarm. Yeah. So they still play a lot of Colossals, they still play a lot of little guys, and they play Battery. All those things take up space in your starting area. Mm-hmm. So if you're able to, because this team's not themed. So if you're able to win map and you pick, let's say, the sporting arena.
It's a small starting area.
That thing is small. It's only 12 squares out wide.
Mm-hmm.
So you fill up a Colossal, a Power Battery, and your team. They can't generate a Leslie Evans in that starting area.
No, exactly.
Which means they're not going to be able to get the
combo off.
The combo off. So, that's why. That's part of the, it's part of like the rock, paper, scissors thing of going back and forth of like, oh, can I do this? Can I do that? It's like, because there's a lot of answers, I mean, and there are, like Ben was playing a monster theme. So he'll win map. Richard was playing a +2 map theme. He can win map.
It helped.
Yeah, for sure. So it's very cool. Now there's one more team that I want to talk about, and it's the Caped Crusader combo, kind of. Look at Caped Crusader from Batman set, not animated Batman, 53. He's the Caped Crusader. You should add an E. Caped Crusader, not that one. Nope.
Prime?
That one. Yep, the Prime. So he's kind of heavy, 139 points. Good stats, though, right? He's got 6 clicks, 12, 17, 3.
But 12's impressive.
So he ignores elevated, hindering, and characters. Okay, he starts the game with a bat. And the flock of bats are pretty good.
Oh,
so
this is all the flocks.
Ones.
Okay,
yeah. So it's all the flock of bats. So Bob, who's a team builder extraordinaire over there in Arizona, always comes up with funky stuff. So this one, you look at the I shall become a bat trait. Read that.
Give Caped Crusader a free action to switch places with any friendly, unattached flock of bats on the map, even if the flock of bats didn't start the game attached to the Caped Crusader.
So, what you do is you run up all your flock of bats.
Yes.
And you don't know they don't know which flock of bat you're going to be coming out of, right?
Yeah. You come out of any one.
Any one of them. So, whichever way you go, what you do is you move the flock of bat all the way up.
Mm-hmm.
Then you free action, or it's a free action, correct? Go down.
It is a free action to switch.
So free action, you switch over. Yeah, like look at the gray. Look at the gray.
The gray is the more expensive one, right?
Yeah.
Like the better one.
You're always going to start with him because he has poison.
Yeah.
But look at that ability. That ability is actually relevant.
Okay, so cowardly and superstitious. Give flock of bats a power action until the beginning of your next turn before any opposing character adjacent to it may be given a power action. Roll a d6 on a result of 1 to 3. Place an action token on that character. If the character may still be given a non-free action, it must continue to be given it. When this power is used at the beginning of your next turn, place flock of bats in your starting area.
So you place an action token on it. So it's basically incapping them.
Mm-hmm.
It says before any opposing adjacent character, a character adjacent to it may be given a power action roll. I don't know what it says may, but basically before they do anything, they have to roll a 1 through 3. Or they have to roll a d6. If they roll 1 through 3, you place an action token on them.
Yeah.
Which means you're pushing them.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Right? So that's pretty good. And it has poison. But anyway, what the Caped Crusader does, you run the bat out there, you switch with Batman, you switch with Caped Crusader, and he beats the crap out of him, right?
Yeah.
Like for example,
12 attack.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
let's say you give him I don't know, let's say you give him Doc Ock arms.
Oh, jeez.
And you give him like utility belt or something. And now he's at 13 for 4 charge. So he charges, hits for a lot, blah, 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 whatever. Or it doesn't matter, just you hit him, whatever. For a lot. Even if it's exploit, right? That's still a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Like if you give him, for example, if you give him utility belt and you give him Suit of Sorrows, he'll have Battle Fury, Super Strength. So
4 damage, 13 attack.
It's more than that because
Flurry.
he's 139 points.
Yeah.
You can give him an Ultra Heavy.
Oh god.
So he's doing 6.
I always forget ultra heavies are still legal in this format.
So he can beat down a lot, right? However you want to do it, he can hit him for a lot. And then what you do is check this out. The bat that you switched with is next to the bat signal in the back.
So then you pull him back.
You pull him back.
Oh my god, that's
so.
Damn, that's
the downside,
good. I like it.
The downside is if there are what you call it, retaliators, you could get hurt.
Yeah.
But if you have Batman, and I'm pretty sure he has something that can like. Can you look up Batarang real quick? It's from the utility belt. Oh, it's one word. Nope, not that one. It's not that one.
No Man's Land.
Yeah. What's that say?
Give this character range combat action to use in-cap to all targets opposing character within 6 squares of line of fire. This character can use improved targeting, ignores characters for this attack. You may give this character an additional action. If you do, this hit characters are given an additional action token. So it's like a double in-cap.
It's kind of, okay, because what I was thinking was, because it says target all guys within 6. Because what I was going to say was, if for some reason you can turn off their willpower, you can Batarang all of the retaliators to death.
Yeah,
because you push all of them.
Colin Leach, who's low points, with someone, outwit all their willpower, double token them, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, I mean that is something. I don't know.
Seems like a lot of work.
No, but I think but the Batarang is easy because if you play utility belt, you just have it.
Yeah.
But there is someone out there that says like, I could have sworn there's somebody's you name something and they don't have willpower, or like they can't ignore pushing damage or something like that.
Yeah.
But no, I could be wrong.
It sounds very familiar. I believe you. You have much more experience in this than I do.
So that is another cool trick. So that is another, something that they thought of and they played. So, and the fact that you get to play Cape Crusader, come on.
So much kudos to Arizona because they have some of the more inventive teams for this format. Like they're
trailblazers, man. That's what we got to keep up with.
Like coming up with new stuff for this, like especially with the Qs. Was it Michael, right? That was rocking it. And all right, so side note, I'm gonna take us on a tangent. Do you know how much people are asking for Q online right now?
I mean, on eBay it's like $700, right? But dude, how many people?
No one's buying it, but
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Like the hype right now is ridiculous on Q. It's
just won Worlds.
Yeah, and isn't the set like completely sold out?
I think so because it is a small set, right?
And I don't think we're getting any more. So
yeah, what we got's what we got. So have fun, everyone.
Yeah, I got mine. I'm good.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. I can't believe that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it makes sense because okay, so I don't think it'll be 700, but I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that it just sells for like 350.
I definitely plus 300 for sure.
Yeah, I think 300 is like the new minimum until people unearth more Q primes.
People that have them aren't going to get rid of them, and
Dude, I remember when he was like 200, 225. People like, ugh.
Yeah, so expensive.
And now you're like, oh man, that's a bargain.
You're like, damn, I wish I could pay 200 for Q. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? That's crazy.
Like, I would pay 200 for Q so I could resell it for 300. I'd be happy with that. I'd be okay.
Yeah, dude. I remember when it was that. I remember people were asking 200. Like, you can like basically offer it right now.
I know it's.
You can offer it and people, but then they're like, I'll just wait until it goes down.
Yeah, no.
Right.
Unless they errata him or something drastic happens, I don't foresee him going down too much.
No.
We'll see. But
do you have any more ideas for Bronze Age? So man, we got to, this is the brainstorming session, man. Like they have all kinds of shit over there in and I know right now that they were going to play the the Dr. Lock combo.
Okay.
Because Michael Broderick ordered a Spectrum ID card
Yeah.
and a Dr. Lock figure. That was his order
awesome.
from me online. When he ordered that, I go, when we got, I was like, oh, this is cool. This guy knows the combo.
Yeah.
And then we look,
name?
Michael Broderick. We're like, oh, you bastard! This guy's they're gonna do it. And then sure enough, there it is. Boom. It was right.
There is no privacy, my friends. It is all open knowledge.
Oh man,
we're watching you, Michael.
Yeah, he's a good builder too, man. So,
yeah, he's a good player too. He's solid. Definitely.
So I'm gonna spoil something. I'm gonna spoil a something. I hope Jonathan doesn't get mad, but in the interest of like hyping up the format and all the cool things you can do, this guy, one of the guys' store, he's also a team builder. He doesn't really want to play that much, but it's a theme team. Okay, it's a Sentinel theme team. Okay. All right. Bring up the unit section.
Yes, Massa. What did you say, Massa?
Oh.
All right. Units. We're sharing. We're minimizing you. We're clicking here. Goodbye to you again.
Bring up the Days of Future Past. Sentinel Alpha 3. Just write Sentinel on the thing. Sentinel Alpha 3. Oh, you didn't write Sentinel. Yeah, there it is.
What point value? 100? Okay. I don't think we're going
100.
bigger, right? Yeah.
Read the trait.
Sentinel Squad Leader. Friendly characters with Sentinel in their name, the robot keyword, and lower point value can use the capture ability. Oh, you know how we like capture ability here in the collective.
Dude. So this guy was like, look at this. He's like, I'm +9. I'm like, the hell are you +9? Because he's playing this guy. He's playing Senator Robert Kelly.
Yeah, from X-Men, right? The new one.
Yeah, and he's playing Friends of Humanity.
Okay.
I think he's playing Bolivar Trask.
Playing who?
I forget.
Oliver.
I don't know if it's Trask, but he's playing those guys, right? But he's playing like 3 or 4 of the 25-point Sentinel from
the big ones, right? The 2x2s.
Yeah, the 2x2s, and he's playing Indigo Battery so that they don't get shot.
Yeah.
And because he told me he's like plus, I don't know, like 8 or 9.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
That he'll win the map. Because I'm like, dude, what if he's like, no, just pick this map. And I was like, oh. Because I asked him, I was like, dude, aren't you worried about like you getting shot? You can only put 1 Indigo in 1 turn.
Yeah.
Like once per turn, and you have to put on like 5 of them or 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, no, but if I pick the map, I get to hide and I get to move, a couple of guys with he has time. And I'm like, oh my god! And then this Sentinel has prom.
Oh my god, that's gross. Yeah, no,
so,
yeah, and invincible.
Because they're Sentinels.
Mm-hmm.
It's a theme team prob. They have theme team probs too.
So and there's a ATA too for Sentinels.
But he can't fit it.
Okay.
But he's playing Friends of Humanity, which means the Friends of Humanity can also theme team prob. All right. You want to know what's crazier? Trask and Senator Kelly can make more Sentinels.
No, I know. So I know. You just gotta have the room on the sideline.
So he goes. So if they kill some, I just make more. I was like, oh my god, yeah. Or at some point they have to clear, right? Because they can't just keep going. And at that point, boom, you capture them, right? Like, what if that's the time? What if that's the time you go get Unimind?
So no, literally, capture ability in this format destroys most of the teams. Yeah. If it's a OMA or if it's the Quinjet or if it's tentpole team, you're fucked. Excuse my language, but there's nothing you can do.
There's nothing
they catch your Quinjet. Oh my god, what are you gonna do? They catch your full point Black Panther, or they catch your Goblin King. That's full point. Oh my god, you're done. Yeah.
Yeah, and they have a bunch of probs too. Because they're gonna have the prob from this guy. Mm-hmm. They're gonna have theme team probs from all the guys. And check this out. This guy's 100 points. Mm-hmm. He can call in some B-free stuff.
Dude, for reals.
He was,
put to work.
because it's like, let's say you have problems with dealing with him. You just call in Green Arrow and just beat the crap out of him. Cool.
You're like, oh, sorry, you're dead. My bad.
Like, okay, cool. I hit you for 3. Now you have no defense. Now the rest of the Sentinels just go boom, 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 dead.
Exactly. I think a couple Sentinels have a clause for retaliation or something. I don't know.
So what about do we have even the Sentinels from the new? Man, they haven't updated it, huh?
It's just on the this stuff.
Yeah.
It's not on the actual win.
What does the 25 point Sentinel look like? Okay.
What are these?
I mean,
so it's not bad.
Do they have to? Oh, it says they have to roll, right?
So if you pay 33 points at the beginning of the game, you choose. For 25 points, or is brought in by an effect, you have to roll a d6 to determine. But you have the chance at run shot, psych pen, charge, perplex,
what
RC, CC.
What are the
invulnerability across the whole.
What are the specials?
Specials are so the trait at the beginning of your turn, Sentinel may move 1 square. Huh?
Yeah, they may move.
Yeah. The movement ability capture coils plasticity, but affects all opposing characters within 3 squares in line of fire. That's like Lashina, so that's pretty solid.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh, he has robots, so that might work with Beta Ray Bill.
What?
Sorry, dude. I've been super stuck on robot lately. It's been bad.
I mean,
dude,
that's actually really good. Thinking about it, 33. So you pay 33 points to get on that click.
Yeah. So if they charge in,
holy shit,
they can't touch you,
dude.
It's way better than Lashina because Lashina is way too many fucking points. And then the knockout gas, which is in cap.
You're right. Wait. Does that work? That works, right? Like Beta Ray.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wait. And he has perplex on his click?
Yes, he has perplex. Oh, dude.
Whoa. Wait, and Bill has prob. What are we even talking about here?
Yeah.
What are we talking about here? We already have. Oh my god! In Bronze Age, you could play the Ultron drones, so they could call in Nick. Dude, oh my god! I think I found a new guy.
Sit back and be like, "Come at me. Come here.
Wait, so if he is, so they can't charge in.
No, because he has plasticity within 3 in line of fire. So he's like the
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh,
so wait. So if you have flying,
shit. They can't because he's also colossal. So it's not like bigger guys can go by you.
Yes. So it's different than the Magneto that's in Regenesis, right? Because flyers can get past him, but I don't think flyers can get past this.
Oh, you know what? Hold on, plasticity. Oh wait, right, plasticity. They have to stop.
But it's larger characters can't use those a bit.
Right, and this guy's colossal, so they can't.
Yeah, so you can't get in there.
And he can carry Bill.
Mm-hmm. And he can fly and carry Bill.
Wait a minute.
This actually might work. Hold on, I'm gonna have to edit this out.
Hold on, dude. Yeah, that could be a new modern.
Yeah.
Of course, it doesn't stop Gardner from fucking him, so whatever.
Fuck Gardner.
It's always like that, man. Gardner,
it's gonna run through a wall.
It's that whole thing, Gardner. But I mean, wow.
Yeah, no, it could be a thing. I don't know.
That's just kind of. I think that's good, man. I mean,
yeah.
2 of these guys, 66 points. You just like completely blocked them off from getting in.
Well, I've been running 2 of the Tri-Sentinels with Bill. So I could drop one of the Tri-Sentinels and play him, so people can't charge me. Because that's
they can't charge. They can't charge. They can't shoot.
They can't charge. They can't shoot me. And if they do come in, all right, I'm gonna get you with my Sentinel and blow up a wall next to you, and you're gonna take some damage, and you're gonna get hurt. Oh my God. So that's plausible.
Can you? Do you have Isaac on the team?
I do have Isaac on the team.
Oh my god!
And then I also have Detective Data, and I put the 0 ring on him, so he's creating free barrier or barriering, and I'm blowing that shit up to deal more damage. So I'm like, come at me, bro.
I don't know what Data does.
So I really all right. I'm gonna pull up Data right now because I really like what he does. So when you're within 6 of him and you use
just write Data. Just write Data.
When you're within Oh, it's not on here. Oh no, yes it is. Right here.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, let's see.
So, when opposing characters within 6 squares would use Outwit, Perplex, or Prob, you and that opponent roll 2d6. When you add Lieutenant Commander's Lieutenant Commander Data's deduction tokens, if your result is higher, instead that opposing character can't use that power this turn, and Lieutenant Data Commander gets a deduction. So if you're rolling hot and you keep hitting, they're not going to be able to use any of those powers. Yes, you miss once in a while, it happens, but realistically, you start off with a 50-50 chance of rolling higher. So it works out. It's worked out in my favor a lot. Because I've been playing this team that they move in and then they're within the 4 and try and target them with a Perplex, or they try to outwit one of his powers. I'm like, nope, boom. So,
jeez. Okay.
Yeah, it's gross.
All right. I guess done sharing.
Yeah. Am I sharing too much? I'm sorry.
That's enough. No, that's good. That's it. Well, because they need to see you.
Oh, they need to see me.
They need to
All
see
right.
you. So,
okay.
So there's some cool. So there's we just talked about like 3 cool ideas, basically, right? Like the Cape Crusader, the Dr. Locke, the Bill Sentinel.
Bill Sentinel with some sort of resource.
And then also the Sentinel capture.
Sentinel capture team.
Wow, there's all these things that you can do. I like the Sentinel capture idea just because if your primary objective doesn't work, that would be if your primary directive doesn't work, then that's a pun on the Sentinel thing. Come on, you should get that.
I got it. I got it the second time around.
If that doesn't work, then you just call in a big hitter and then have the Sentinel swarm them after.
Yeah.
Because, you could kill them.
No, exactly.
So, but if you're able to get one capture off and it happens to be their big guy, that is so hard to come back from because, you invested all those points in that big guy.
Well, I remember it was the first time Landers played the capture team. He took the guy's thing and he's like, oh, okay. And the guy started retreating even though he didn't realize that he was down points. So he's like, why aren't you attacking me? He's like, I'm up points because I got your guy and the points. So with capture,
he actually dropped him off?
No, yeah, he got back, dropped him off.
Geez.
So he got the points. Was it half points plus the 50 or something?
You get you get max 50 points. So it's whatever. You get double the points of that guy.
And then a bonus.
So if the guy's 40 points, you'll get 80. If the guy's 50 points, you'll get 100. But if he's 200 points, you get 250.
Yeah, that's a lot of points.
It's maximum 50 points.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah, it's gross. It's a lot of points. So yeah, that's pretty much capture for Bronze Age, in case anyone was curious.
So it's even more.
It's an awesome.
More perk up. What? More? That's funny that that's still a thing. Like we can still make capture.
Dude, no, when Landers brought it out, I'm like, what is capture? Like I've been playing that long, so
yeah.
I was just like, no, it's one of those different abilities that a lot of people aren't familiar with. That it's not one of those I gotcha moments, but it's
no, for sure.
Hey, this is a cool ability. Yeah. Watch me kick your ass.
Okay, you want to know what else would be cool? Is if someone can abuse the Millennium Stone. The duo attack. The duo attack is good. It's just kind of like a worse flurry, kind of.
Yeah, because it's 2 vanilla attacks, right?
It's 2 vanilla attacks, but you can make them range. You can make them close. You can make them too close to range.
Yeah, you get a little more versatility with it.
So if anybody's good enough to play with the duo attack, then that's one way. The other one I want to see is people use the split merge mechanic.
Huh.
That is still a thing, split merge.
Okay.
But it only works on the guys with the duo.
Yeah.
Because you could split them, but then you split them, and there's so many versions of them since Chaos War, and since the duo guys have been out. It's been like 4 or 5 years since we've seen duo stuff that are relevant. That they've come out with different versions. They've come out with different single characters
Yeah, no, exactly. That when the figure was initially built or created, necessarily the new figure wasn't intended to be
Right.
swapped with that. So
Now
there's
you
some
have a way. Yes.
you could
Yes.
possibly abuse some sort of
Yes.
powers that way.
Exactly. So like, let's say, I don't know what's Captain America and Bucky. Let's say since
How
then
much
there's like a
Bajillion
40-point.
Captain Americas now?
There's a bunch, right? But then there's like a 40-point Bucky that nobody plays, but you could turn into him, and when he comes out, he actually removes barrier and smoke when he moves through them.
Yes, I know
That's
this
that's
Bucky.
just his thing. It's called the Invaders, whatever.
Yeah,
So if you play that duo and you split them, then now you have a way. You have all these caps that you have, Captain
could do it.
America's, and then boom.
How many points is the duo Bucky?
I don't know.
Yeah, you
Let
can
me
even
look.
call
Let
him
me
the
look.
Cap with a Gauntlet.
So yeah. But will they start it? Will they start? It's 175. That's really a lot.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that's a
Well,
lot of points.
technically, well, no. All right. So, would you be able to get the Gauntlet when Captain America starts a game, even though you didn't pay the 15 points?
No,
No. Okay.
because
Never mind. That's
all you're
poop.
doing is replacing.
Yeah. No. Never mind. That's no
You know
bueno.
what's better is Nightwing and Batgirl.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I don't know how good they are, but like, check this out: Nightwing and Batgirl. They're 176, kind of high. They're 8 clicks though. They ignore basically everything: terrain, hindering, outdoor blocking characters. And their trait is when they use a duo attack, modify their attack value +1. Right, so they're already at 11, which is just on par.
Yeah.
Also modify damage by +1 if they have an action token. So they do 4. Okay, fine.
That's if
And
they're
then,
pushing themselves.
right, now check this out. When Nightwing and Batgirl use the dual attack ability, this is when they get hit 3 clicks down. They
Mm-hmm.
may use Flurry instead of each attack. So they get 4 attacks.
That's Doctor Octopus style. I like that.
Yes. So they get 4 attacks. And their attack powers, when they end their non-free action at a different
Mm-hmm.
elevation from where they started, they can use smoke for free, so it gives them stealth.
Yeah.
And then they have reflexes and super senses, and then they go to willpower in the back. They're
Yeah.
probably very expensive, but when you split them, there's so many options for you to go with.
Yeah. There's so many Nightwing, so many
Oh my god,
Batgirls.
so many.
Like even those the monthly OP Batgirls are super good.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly. And you
the
don't want to
new
know. You want to know what's cool
Nightwing is
about
good.
this? Let's say you took 4 damage from them, right? And they
Yeah.
split. And let's say you healed. So when they split, they both start 4 clicks down. Let's say, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they have to start. They have to start.
Start on the click number that when they split
The duo,
was.
right? So they go to click 4. Okay. Then you have a guy, Alfred, comes up and heals one of them to full.
Okay.
Then when you put them next to each other, you give the person that was healed the action, and then they go back to click 1, because even though the other one was on click 4,
Mm-hmm.
as long as the one that you gave the action to was on a higher click, you go to that click.
Dang. Oh,
So
so it's
you
like a
just
free heal. So you split and then you
basically.
merge and then you heal basically.
Exactly.
Yeah. No,
It's gonna take
that's
a couple turns, but if you're playing, the format can be pretty slow right now.
yeah. Like so during the 1K, there wasn't a lot of full point games. It was a
Exactly,
lot
because
of low point scoring
yep.
games. So it's not like people aren't playing the game. They're not getting a lot of rounds. It's just they aren't scoring a lot of points.
It's just
So
it's because they have to go through a lot of stuff. Obviously, the format will adjust as things keep going. Like when you play shredders, you should be able to just like run over everyone
yeah, your turns are pretty quick.
pretty quick. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, which is what happens. But if you have a format where it adapts to the shredders, then that
Mm-hmm.
could change. So
Of course.
like everybody just okay. We're gonna be playing Superman ID.
Everyone's playing Invincible.
Boom.
Everyone has Invincible. I'm
Or you know
sorry.
what's better? You play you go on the teleporter,
Yeah.
And then you have there are two guys with Invincible. Right? I believe it's Superman, and on the Marvel side, is it Captain Marvel?
I don't know offhand. I know
Oh
Superman.
no. I'm sorry. It's Wonder Man.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I believe Wonder Man. Let me look. Wonder Man is invincible. So on your teleporter, if you play it,
Yeah.
and you get on click 15, on one you have to you pick an ID card from your 6, and all of your guys can use that inspiration.
And before that, it's random, right?
Before that's random, you just roll.
So it's still like a 1/3 chance, which is super sense or shape change of getting invincible. So your odds are still good.
No. When you get to click 15,
no, you choose,
you get to
right?
choose.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And then, but you can't choose what you chose the turn before.
So you choose the other one.
Yes. So you go Wonder Man this turn, Superman next turn. Wonder Man,
Yeah.
Superman, Wonder Man, Superman. Then you're basically invincible.
And just play a crazy pog generator, get all those clicks up, and
That's how it is. Or you just call in a couple of the other ones and tick it up as fast as you can.
Too.
Because shredders usually won't attack, because the only way you click it up is if you attack.
Through the attacks, yeah, that makes sense.
So, it's an interesting way to do it. But
yeah, there's so many rock, paper, scissors in this format. It's just you have one super good team and then something else destroys it. But that super good team that destroys a really good team gets destroyed by something else. It's just a constant Rochambeau of I'm gonna beat you. So
yeah, I know. The other thing is nobody's been playing teleporter or roundtable.
I know. I don't think I've ever. So personally,
played it.
I've never seen anyone play the roundtable. I've seen a lot of people play the teleporter. They're exact same thing, right? The wording's the same. Okay.
It's just one's Marvel, one's DC. That's all.
I guess people like their DC better. I don't know. Even though we get one set a year.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes, because I would love to see teleporter and roundtable come back. You some kind of pog jumping, and then they start getting attacked, and you start clicking up, and then you start railboying your guys.
Yeah.
That's scary, man.
Yeah, no, it is.
The team building is going to be on how you make your
inspirations.
Inspiration, because you need to have a mix of good inspirations and good real boys and good guys to just call in.
Yeah.
So you're going to have like all of these different things. That would take a lot, and they're like over 100 ID cards, so there's all kinds of iterations. So
I was just thinking about there's a lot of ID cards.
So that would be something I think in the future people could look at, the teleport roundtable, because there is a trick that PJ found out with Sentry.
Yeah. Which Sentry?
The Sentry
ID card.
So Sentry ID card. You're gonna call in Sentry and Void.
Ooh, Ventry.
Right. So
that's like 300 points, isn't he?
No,
Ventry?
but you real.
So like him. Real boy, I mean, okay.
So what you do is you real boy him, right? And then what you do is you give him a power action. Mm-hmm. If he has no action tokens, and you place Sentry or Void on the same click number. Okay. So now Sentry and Void come on the map, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, effects don't carry over to replacement figures. So the fact that Sentry Void was a real boy, remember how he goes away when he takes damage?
Yeah.
You're replacing him with Sentry and Void separately.
So they're real.
They're real. They're just real.
Yeah,
they're just real, right? Okay. On top of that, when either would be KO'd, you may instead return to the map on click 10.
Okay.
And then on that click 10, let me look at Void one more time. Okay, so you go to click 10,
run shot,
and then it says after an action. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You go to. It's like this. When they would die, you go to click 10. It says when the replacement would be KO'd, you may instead return this character on click 10. So you go to click 10. Then you move the other half, and then you merge them into Sentry and Void.
Again, oh my god.
And now that Sentry and Void is real. He's real.
So it's like Undying.
Got it.
Because you real boy in, then you have to go through real characters, and then you have to go through another real character.
Okay, now it's hard. Because,
it's very finessed, and you got to thread the needle perfectly, but plausibility-wise...
It's hard because you got to get... Yeah, you have to make sure that they take damage from attacks. Yes. So that you click up your round table.
As again, if you're shredding, it's not clicking.
Yes, so which is why that's a good answer for that. Because otherwise...
It's just one team.
Yeah.
In the sea of ocean, or in the sea of many teams.
Yeah.
That actually attack.
Yeah. So, I think that's cool.
No, I like it.
That's a cool idea to do. We'll see.
Yeah, definitely get into the game. Everyone's like, "Oh man, Ventry's so good." I'm like, "All right," and they're just like, "Yeah, yo-yo it back and forth." I'm like, "Yeah, that makes sense with the multi-attack and."
Yep.
But we all played a lot higher point games than 300, so different world out there. But I think that's kind of it for today, man.
Yeah.
We went through a lot.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's next week we'll go over some X-Men stuff and maybe more.
I feel like putting up that meme of the lady from Titanic. It's been 84 years.
Yeah. I know.
Oh man.
Yeah, we have League tomorrow. We have a release event on Wednesday, and then then I guess we'll talk about that, and we'll talk about more Bronze Age brainstorming. Go ahead and bring up the Apex page so that people see. We have a new writer for Bronze Age.
Yep.
His name's Tom Shanabarger. It's right there. It's the Forgotten Gems. It's basically a set-by-set breakdown of every Bronze Age set, starting with Superman, because this was the first one. So he's going to go through and find, talk about what could be played, what's good in the format. It may be people forgot because it's old. So Starboy is actually pretty good.
He's the one that can bring other people on, right?
No, that's a different.
That's from Slosh, right?
He stops charge, running shot, and hypersonic speed.
Within 4 squares.
Within 4. Earthman stops cosmic
keyword.
Cosmic keyword speed powers.
Okay, nice.
Just general. Matter Eater Lad, free action, remove an adjacent object from the game.
That can be very helpful.
So what you do is you play Mr. Nobody, take all of their objects, bring it over, he eats them, right?
Oh my god, yeah.
He's only 35 points.
Yeah, no, that's really good.
So he's easy to fit. He's a flyer. He's a wild card, so he can carry around Mr. Nobody afterwards.
Yeah, carry in. He's even a low point call-in or tie-up piece if you just need someone to throw out there.
So Eradicator is good if you can get a Superman to die. Because when a Superman dies, Eradicator gets +1 to stats. And his stats, he's got good stats, right? He's got super sense of shape change, toughness, hyper. He has all this stuff, right? Pen blast, running shot. So one of the tricks you can do is you call in, or you just play the 40-point Superman.
Okay.
From animated series.
Mm-hmm.
Let him die.
Let him die. And then he gets +1 stats.
Kill him yourself. +1 stats.
Yeah. Blind L that guy to death.
Yeah. Or no, you just play Superman. You just run him out there.
No, I'm saying Blind L Superman to death.
No, yeah, you don't. No, but I'm saying is like you want them to do it rather than you.
Yeah.
You just want to run out there with that Superman and fight, and then hopefully they kill him. If not, then you kill him with your Superman. He's strong.
Exactly. Just like do it.
Yeah, and then if they kill him, then this guy gets big.
It's very good.
And Magog is kind of like the original Vulture.
Okay.
When he KOs something, he can use any action. Once per turn, he can use any action as a free action. So any action at no cost.
Okay. Well, no.
So he would.
Is it free action or at no cost?
Because it says after resolutions, you can use any action as a free action. But remember, now that means you can use any action at no cost.
Okay. Goddamn wording.
Yeah, because and remember, there's no longer action within an action.
Yeah.
So
that's just bad.
he could be given any action at no cost. So he would charge. So let's say you give him Doc Ock arms.
Yeah. Oh God.
He charge flurry, kill something, and then he uses again to charge flurry, kill something. But he's only once per turn. But it's any action, so he can also use like hyper. He can whatever. Whereas Vulture has to use charge, he can use anything.
Run shot, hyper, charge.
However, yes, exactly. He's just a lot of points, but he was the original.
Okay. Yeah, so
and then the Flash, he says is it's a good call in. He's got prob. He can also port. Swamp Thing he's like probably your best bet in an ID call in if you want to use Swamp Thing.
Okay.
Because remember, we only have 2 Swamp Things to call in.
Yeah, the Warlight one, and that's the White Lantern one. So
and then this one. That's it. So yeah, this is going up. Yeah, this went up today or Monday, and we're going to be doing the next one, which is Hulk set. He already submitted that, and that'll be going up.
Nice, very cool.
Middle of the week.
Yeah, so he's going to be very busy writing. There's a lot of sets to go through.
And I'm very
man.
I'm very like happy and glad that he reached out because
that's awesome.
He was like telling me how he wants to run more events out there, and this is like
where's he based out of?
All these ideas Florida.
Florida.
Nice. He's a Phoenix Nest member.
Okay, I was gonna say that's Snaggle Games out there in Florida too. So
no, Snaggle Games is in Canada.
Oh, dang. All right, I'm super off then. I thought they were in Florida.
Canada. No.
Okay. Who else is in Florida then?
Who's
the
Warren Jen?
Okay.
The Gulf Coast guys.
Yeah.
Gulf Coast clicks.
Dang, I was super off on my geographics there. Dang. I'm going to edit that part out. That was embarrassing.
That's all right. Don't worry about it.
Like 2,000 miles off.
But, so hopefully next week we have more. We have, by next week we have more dates and more info. I'll be updating the Open Series site with the dates and the info of pricing and the time and all that as I get more info.
Sounds good, man.
So, be on the lookout, guys.
Moving and this Bronze Series is about to take off.
Yeah, and then for those wondering, the Light Cycle Arena will be legal in December.
What date in December?
Our
first. Event. Okay, so it'll be legal for the event in December. Okay.
Yeah, so it gives enough time for people to acquire it without having to
acquire it, prepare for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Get all the astronomers they need. It'll be fine.
Yeah, and then we'll have to do next week. We should bring that up and we'll talk about how it moves.
Yeah, well, there's some funky, not funky, but like interactions with a map that you have like tunnels and stuff you can go through to make it easier to traverse. So we'll break that down next week for you guys.
It's pretty intuitive. People got it once we explained it to them.
No, exactly. But you have to look at it and I'm more of a visual person, so I have to see.
Yeah, same here. So when you bring that up, it's basically that picture that you saw on the Open Series. You just save that picture and like superimpose it, and so we can see it closer.
I'll turn it sideways. It'll be a little easier with the widescreen.
Yeah, but you can just download it too.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, I guess until next time, guys, have fun with the X-Men animated series release, and may you all pull Storm Prime. Until next time, when in doubt, perplex the attack.
Don't forget to practice rolling your dice, guys. Take it easy.